I graduated high school in 2003, and immediately after graduating, my first serious girlfriend dumped me. So I kind of spent that entire summer wallowing. My cousin's boyfriend was huge into Elliott Smith, and he had played me Needle in the Hay off of Royal Tenenbaums soundtrack.
Needle in the hay.
You know, there was something about that song, that voice, the sparseness of it that really struck a chord with me. So then I ended up buying a few weeks later Figure 8. I got really into that record. I was listening to it over and over again, months and months, and then there was news that he was going to have a new record coming out, and I got really excited about that, and there was the 7-inch single. The day I read the news that he had died, I ran immediately to the record store, like hoping that that 7-inch was still there, and it was. And it is to this day like one of my most cherished pieces of vinyl. It's just something that I feel a connection to an artist that I never got to see live, and that's really important to me.
Stephon from Solutions has had a hard time with people writing on the wall, and in the beginning people were very respectful and they used to tape messages on when he first died, and he actually saved those, and then people started writing on it, and then once people started writing on it, then it would get graffitied.
It was covered in graffiti. We were always like, man, that's such a beautiful wall, it's covered in graffiti, that's like horrible. So Miss Williams had the idea. She called up the owner of this building, and so we decided to do it.
Every color we did symbolically. So for example, the black was his life. The white represented the fans, so we reproduced various fan messages from the past 9 years. And then the red were his lyrics. So in Red Flowers, we wrote every line to every song on every album.
That's great, but it's also going to be a lot of work.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Random people on the street wanted to help.
Not only did Punk Rock Martha's help, like random people passing by wanted to help as well.
Make
a lot of
frames and
fans
stuff like
drove
that.
by and like stopped to take pictures and help us.
We just really wanted to see something that was at least cleaner. Like if it was going to go back to its original state, then before it did, something that really had a lot of heart and really represented a lot of different things.
Stephon doesn't want this to be a wailing wall, as he said. Do you know why, his reasonings behind that, or his motivation?
He felt like when people come and they write a message, they don't leave happy. Like it doesn't really make them happy, and he had a real issue with all that negativity, like the feng shui of it, like everyone coming and writing something and then leaving, and it was like the sadness here and the sadness with them. So he just wanted it to kind of go back to its original state.
Do you know when Stephon painted the mural originally?
It's 30 years old.
Okay. So have you had any conversations with Stephon about what his inspiration was, what he wanted it to represent?
Oh, well, the name of the business is Solutions, and this is an S.
It's just that simple. Have you done any research into the origins of the cover photo? I know it was taken by Autumn DeWilde, who went to high school around here, and I think like it was just sort of like an image that had stuck in her mind.
I don't know why she picked this. As far as I know, he came here, he was a customer here, and so this would just be, this was his neighborhood.
What did you guys leave behind that day?
I wanted to write a note to him because there's a particular song. It's called Somebody That I Used to Know. It's on his Figure 8 album, and I wrote like how that song like touched me and how I was really moved by it. So I left that behind.
Oh, you're just somebody that I used to know.